Greetings, everyone. This is Taifa World, and I don't know if you know or not, but this is a ministry, Taifa World, and we have a commercial brand, Staying in the Light, and it involves just what it says: to always look at the positive side of things, not supporting negativity, but shedding the light. In other words, you won't know positive, but for negative. So we have to show you the negatives so you can see the contrary of what should be by what was not. And that's what we're going to speak on briefly: normalization of evil. And the why we're doing this is because I want you to see normality. Because something is normal doesn't mean it's right. Now, I'm a world traveler, and if you're not a world traveler, you haven't traveled outside the country. I don't mean just the Caribbeans. I mean Europe, Africa, Asia. If you haven't traveled a lot, you may not understand what's being said. Because most of us who are born in America have generally accepted the conduct in which we are treated. You take it as normal. Being a world travel, I see it as evil because you receive the worst treatment in your home country, whether you know it or not. And you wouldn't know it unless you've traveled far outside of your country. You would not know how evil you're treated in America unless you travel a lot. And after a point of time, you can just feel the evil if you got any. The righteousness in you, you can feel the evil. I'm not just talking about people staring at you or throwing evil spears at you in the unseen. I'm talking about a nationally accepted conduct that treats you as lower beings. I mean, it's everywhere. It has done such harm that the people themselves treat themselves as lower forms of human beings. That's what we call Stockholm syndrome, uh, loss of identity, uh, traumatization, uh, inferiority complexes. All these things were given to you subtly at first, and you have come to accept them as your identity. Do I need to be specific? Okay, I will. We was proud of our hair. That's to represent heritage. Hair represent heritage. It's a symbol of heritage. In my areas as a young man, we grew our hair long. We called it afro. The men and the women, We didn't cut our hair a lot. We just shaped it and let it grow out. That was a symbol of pride of our heritage. And you still see some people in some parts of the world who wear that style of hair, so it's not unique to us. The first person I remember having a bald head was Isaac Hayes. It may have been others, but he went against the grain. And the first woman in modern time who wore a wig constantly was Oprah Winfrey. Yeah. And she was an icon before the women every night, telling them they didn't need a man because she didn't have one and she was a millionaire. So all these things I'm speaking of are things that have become normalized, that has been accepted into the mainstream of so-called black Americans. And you say so-called because that's not who we are. That's a construct constructed to keep you inferior, keep you away from your true identity, to keep you in a fake identity that has no meaning historically, legally. It's just a dead state. According to science, that's what black means, death. So travel outside the country, far away places, and you will even feel difference. You won't feel traumatized. You can feel love. They have made your home a hell of a place to live. Anybody in the chat? Man, when I get these good topics that I want to talk on, nobody shows up. If I was on a light topic, something wasn't so serious, people just show up. That shows one thing. People just can't handle the truth.